What's going on, boys? Let me pause this real quick. Alright, we got this. Gonna hide my balances if you guys couldn't already see it, but 3K day today. Actually 1.5K day on actuals. Passed another eval account to funded just yesterday, so I was able to trade on that one. Made around $390. Set it as my leader lucid account, and then made 700 on my evals, and then again like 400 on one more eval, but 300, and then like 450. So overall good day today. This is the trade I took. W trade. So right here, okay. Right here, beautiful day today. A lot of people got stopped out or did whatever they did. But this was kind of like an intuition trade, and I know that's really easy for me to say because if this were to have lost, you guys would have been calling me, "Oh, what are you doing, bro? You're not following your strategy." I guess kind of, but I also had so much conviction in this trade that I did take it. But again, coming into the day, it was kind of clear that if we were gonna, I was no way like being, there was no way I was gonna be bearish while we were like had the potential to go all-time highs. So we came in and we honestly we swept this equilibrium pretty well from this low. It's like this external range that we've been currently in to this high. As you guys can see, you swept the equilibrium of that range to 0.5. We also created this bullish SMT. Some people could argue I think we did also have a bearish SMT with that, all-time highs, something like this, but I wasn't too, I kind of disregarded that just because everything else was pointing bullish. And if we take a look, right, we kind of made this Drake size fair value gap off of open, and then really didn't do much after that for like the first 15 minutes or so, I believe. Like, yeah, like from 8:30 to all the way to like 8:55, we really didn't do much. But I knew that we were gonna be bullish on the day because there were no clear draws for me lower. I was like, if I'm gonna take a trade, it's gonna be shorts. Everything else seems bullish. Everything seems bullish. The 5 minute, every single time frame seems bullish. So we had this 5 minute gap right here, but this is where the intuition part comes in. I just knew when I see this close, there's a high probability that we inverse this. But again, how it did happen, if you were gonna wait for the inverse, by then it's gonna be way too late, and your R is gonna be cooked, and you're gonna be sweeping your break-even point. So, what I like to do is, I believe there was a 2 and a 3 minute that we did inverse, but I didn't even wait for these either, to be honest. I did actually enter after the 2 minute inverse, but I wasn't even looking at that at all. I was looking for, again, if we're looking internally, we can see this high right, or not even a high, but if you were to mark out just like the high that you're trading from to the low, you could see how we close above the equilibrium, and we also close above the 0.705, which is really strong momentum. We also had this 1 minute change in state right here, and this is what I was looking for realistically. Once we took this, liked the close, liked how we closed above this gap even on the 1 minute, took it, had my break even as this 5 minute. This 5 minute right here, even though it was above the high, I really thought we were gonna take the high and then tap into the gap. This was my break even, and then after this happened, right, it was kind of tricky. We made this low, so I moved my stop loss to this low right here. So move my stop to this low, and then we formed this other low, moved it to this low. We edged it by a literal tick, as you guys can see. You're not by one tick, but you know what I mean. Really close, and then we moved it, or we just kept it like that. Got stopped out in profit for like a 1-to-1, I believe, if I were to have done that. Yeah, like a 1-to-1 literally. So yeah, W day. My overall target was all-time highs. Pretty obvious with that. Like all-time highs is all-time highs. There was no question about it. I really thought we were gonna hit it, and I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, got my winning day, and yeah, time to move out. Can't be mad, gotta use your risk management tools properly, move your stop loss. Some people could argue keep it at break even when there's so much momentum. If we're not going to execute and deliver to this TP in the first 20-30 minutes of my trade, if I'm staying in this trade for a while, I don't want to be sitting through this right here. That's why I get stopped out in profit. And then yeah, even if it does run over here, I knew like in most cases, if we're going to chop, we're not going to deliver. And I mean, there's no reason to take shorts here. So I'm glad with what I did. I'm glad with the way I executed it, regardless of the profit. So again, winning day for me. That's all I need. That's what I come in the markets for. And that's it. So yeah, make sure that you guys, I hope you guys understand about what I'm talking about, especially if you guys are new and trying to learn more. But if you're buying accounts, for whatever it might be restocking. Alpha Futures 10% off, code mish, MISH. And if you need help, work with me one-on-one. The link is in my bio. Got y'all. So appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. So probably tomorrow. Peace out.